Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to Side Quest and welcome back to Silksong. I regret to inform you that today is a day for solving Monday problems. How could Friday Dan do this to me? So yeah, we're going to be starting out today trying once again to take on the big what was it called? The big thing, what I have a quest for, the terrible Tyrant. You know the one. Large. Skull head. Very invulnerable on the skull head. Because of which I'm going to be bringing this in, because in the description it says formed to pierce tough shells, which I hope means that this will do damage through the big shell. Because otherwise, like, I want to pogo on the thing because it keeps charging at me and I can jump over it and it's big, but invulnerable up there. So we're gonna have to think of something else. And the long pin definitely isn't gonna be enough on its own, but we'll figure that out in the moment, or die in the moment. One of two things will happen in the moment. Wait a minute. Have I been down here? I have. Okay. Well, maybe I haven't. I don't remember this. Not that I really need it right this second or anything, but it's kind of helpful. Maybe I haven't been down here. Huh. Yeah. I've almost certainly been down in this little nook before. Maybe I just came at it from a different angle. Sorry, consequence of recording a bunch of these episodes in batches like a week apart. Sometimes a little bit easy to forget exactly what stuff you did already. But I am reasonably certain I've been here. So never mind. We've also just covered a lot of ground out here. Yeah. Oh, you hide in the roof now, huh? Fine, be that way. Okay, well, let's see about this. Hey, it does pierce through. I hope you'll die to 12 of those. Okay. Not pretty. Yikes! Your hops are scary. Nope. Yep. Not ideal. That was just sloppy. We gotta do so much better than that. Maybe we can do slightly better this time. Two throw. Really? Each of those hitting for 2 is mean. Yeah, we can try to chase like that. That's probably a good way to do it. It can't turn around on a dime to hit us. It's got to kind of charge up before it can start, like, really sprinting in our direction. So we can read its movements before it charges us pretty easy. Yeah, like that. Okay. Do still get to mind our positioning, though. Eek. We can do it. It's already going better. A little bit. Yikes! Okay. Ow. That was probably not the best time to try to do a heal. At all. Ah! Okay, we got a lot further that time, though. We can definitely do it. He is very tanky, and he hits very hard, but he doesn't actually have very many attacks, and they are very, very readable. He, like, wobbles in place for a second before he jumps. He kind of like winds up and gets ready before charging ahead. He roars to drop rocks on you. Like it's very, very predictable. Just very punishing if you're not paying attention to where you are. We can beat him, for sure. Here's the charge. Little hops in place to drop rocks are fine. Yep, see, that was it. He did the little wind up before the jump, and I didn't watch. There it is. Dropping rocks. Charging. Charging. Okay. This is manageable. Yikes. We got this. Ah, the rocks. Pushed my luck a little bit there. We're fine though. We totally got this. Just gotta stay focused. You can just stand right next to him and wail on him, so long as you're watching his movement to know before he attacks or jumps. Okay. There it is. Ow. Yay! Knew we could do it. Crown fragment. Large spike of bone collected from a defeated skull tyrant. What's that used for, I wonder? Oh, whatever, we win. You know, I bet actually in that fight, I came in and I didn't even use it, but I came in equipped with my silk spear, but because you can just stand right next to that thing for a pretty long time, Threadstorm would have done great. Oh well. The point is we won. Also, this is a dead end, right? Looks like it. Okay. You know, I'm excited. Let's turn this one in. We worked hard. Here we are. Home sweet home, one of them. Crown fragment deposited. Wish granted. And we got a heavy rosary necklace. I don't think we've gotten one of them before. 220 rosaries. Love that. You know, these do all have slightly different descriptions. I've never noticed the difference. Worn string holding a meager amount of rosaries. Short string of rosaries. Adornment strung with a large quantity of rosaries. String threaded with a mix of common and fine rosaries. Neat. Yeah, we got quite a rosary stock built up now, which is nice. You know, 275 loose and 220, 126. We can definitely get a key if we want. A key or, do you have anything else? Key or the mask shard. If I had 3 out of 4, I would buy that now, but only got 2. That's real tempting. That's real tempting. Heck, I'm gonna do it. Let me use our fancy new, well, actually no, let's use some of our smaller ones. I think our smaller ones will still, yeah, this will give us 180, which should do it plus 30. Hang on, math. No, I think using these other 3 would just give us like 485. Big one it is. In celebration of earning it, let's spend it. And also some of these. For a key.
Oh boy, yeah.
Now the really painfully difficult choice will be where to use it, because we found 2 spots, I think. Where were they? One of them was in Deep Docks, I think. Yeah, it's like here, I believe. Where was that other one? I want to say it was further up. Like, possibly up here in Shellwood. I don't remember. We found another one, though. Might have been over here in Greymore, actually. I don't remember. Whatever. We're going to be opening all the doors eventually. There's no rush. I'll hang on to the key until the whim strikes me to use it. But yeah, okay, now that we've handled that, I feel like a lot of this week might be, well, maybe just a couple episodes. We're going to be going back through some of these areas because we've got a lot more mobility now, and I feel like we can reach more things. So I kind of started in the Marrow on Friday. Let's go ahead and I'm going to just sweep through the Marrow all over the place and see if I can reach anywhere new. I can almost definitely get up here and, well, that might be the only place I can get, but I can almost definitely get up there at minimum. So we'll see what else I find. The search begins. Oh, hey, you know what I never got around to testing? Like, I said it and then I forgot to do it weeks ago, I feel like. We haven't checked to see if my little diagonal down slash actually pogos on spikes, like in the old days. And it do. That's good to know. Haven't run into as many lengthy spike beds as we used to, but that's okay. Good to know it works that way. Rocks chill, I swear. Anyway. Whoop, hello. Let me in. Yeah, I need to be watching more closely for those. I was reviewing the footage kind of on some of the early episodes, and I noticed a wall or two that kind of looked like it might have some cracks that I had missed in the moment. So I feel like that's definitely not the only one of these that I have missed in the early areas. Hopefully I can find it today. Moving on. Well, we're close by. Let's go ahead and try to reach up into this area we couldn't previously. Is there more we can do up here? Yes. Up there seems... No, wait. Through here and then... Okay, yeah, okay. Now I remember this place. We saw this. In the air, the water everywhere. Inside their shells, twisted inside, guts. Tightest around the heart. Pulsing rhythm. Sick. Alive. Dead? Something worse. Deeper. Must look deeper. It's going to be spooky in here, I think. Hello? Anyone? Hi? Yeah? Hey. Hey, come on. No need for that. No need. You're very square. Stop. Uncalled for. Hey. It is definitely the silk doing something to all these bugs. Kind of everywhere. This is interesting. So someone was up here trying to study the phenomenon, seems like. Ooh, a memory locket. I will gladly take that now that I have so many crests that need unlocking. Hooray. Yeah, the fuzziest picture I've got in my mind of what's happening out here is there seems to be some sleeping weaver entity. And I was like reviewing the opening text from the very start of the game, that quote, which seems to suggest that this weaver or group of weavers who we are finding relics from everywhere. These little weaver burial site things or memorials, these weave nests and such, like they are asleep in an effort to preserve some kind of peace, but that there is something bestial and frightening about them and in them, or just something about their silk might just be going wild. Now, just something about their silk seems to be kind of another kind of infection that is taking over this place. I'm sure there's plenty more to it than that. That was a very vague and I suppose kind of obvious breakdown of what we've seen so far, but I don't got a lot of details to work with. What do you want? I am but one little bug trying to solve all the big mysteries. Floors. Need them. Well, I do still have some of the marrow to comb over, just to be sure I'm not messing anything else super important or obvious. So let me continue the sweep. Actually, I wonder if there's anything to... Excuse me. I wonder if there's anything to... Stop it. Anything to do with this. Back off. I don't know if this is something that can be, like, opened or if it's just a creepy environmental thing, but, I didn't think so. Seems like this is going to be something someday, though, right? Too big and unsettling to just be flavor. Anyway, the search, right. Still a little baffled by this room. Like, it's a... Hang on. Well, my icon's kind of in the way, but it's like, it's a dead end on the map still. Or like not even really marked on the map still for some reason. But wait. Oh, wait. Bellheart. Am I under... I am under Bellheart. There's a lot more Bellheart, apparently, down below. I guess, between here and there. Because I'm in it? That's fascinating. Huh. This room is definitely going to have some kind of significance later, even if it just connects to something up above in an interesting way. Huh. That's neat. Hadn't picked up on that connection yet. Guess there's no point in marking it in red on the map anymore. Neat, though. Huh. Well, the search continues. Was that sign here before? I feel like that sign wasn't here before. I don't really trust my memory, but... Nor were the lights. What? As our little thief buddy decided to open a shop. What's happening? No, this is someone new. Hello. Hi, yes. Love your ladybug shell. Neat spot you've chosen. Hi. Hola, hola. Welcome, my lady. So glad you found us here. I can see you're blessed with strong limbs and keen sight. Fond of frolics, are you? Keen to test your aim? We'd be right honored to play a little game with you. A little test of skill we've set up. I've no need to test my skills, sir. Nor do I have time for frivolities. Oh, but we'd make it worth your while. A prize awaits you if you can meet our challenge. If you offer a prize, that changes matters. I can meet any challenge if the reward is sufficient. What are the rules of your game? Exceedingly simple, my lady. I'll provide the pins for throwing, and my associate will provide a target. Hit the target 15 times and you'll earn yourself a worthy prize. Ooh. Do I have to pay 25 every time, I wonder? Well, let's give it a spin. Hola, hola, time to play. Take these straight pins and strike the target when you see it. If you can strike the target 15 times, the prize is yours.
Vavuma!
Mane?
Lera, Primpalo
Hola. Perhaps I neglected to tell you not to cross past those markers. It's a law of the game, and we all abide by laws here, don't we? Your actions have disqualified you, my lady, but we harbor no ill will. Step over here, and we can begin a new round at once. You're keeping my, beads, aren't you?
Bromat to Tantak.
Interested in our little game, my lady? If you can hit the target 15 times, etc. Of course you are. All right, fine.
Primpalo Casato.
Suppose I should have, paid better attention to the rules you didn't mention.
Oh, Bilan.
All right. Oh, you're moving. Ah, missed one. Ah, leading the shot too much.
Lera.
Hola. Perhaps I neglected to tell you to... Oh, not really meaning to. Guess I should be using maybe the D-pad for this. It's a little easy to walk past that line without, trying to. My bad. Well, that's okay. I wasn't doing perfectly anyway.
Bromat to Tantak.
One more try, sure.
Primpalo Casato.
Bloody.
Vavuma!
All right, let's try.
Oh, Bilan. Oh,
So far, so good. Ah, way too high.
oh.
Alrighty.
Bilan. Oh,
Okay.
oh, Bilan.
Oh, wow. Way too early.
Bilan.
Ah, way too low.
Primpalo Casato.
Hola. Have to stop you there. That's 3 times now you've missed your mark. I'm afraid that makes you the loser of our little game, with all due respect. Fret not, though, for we never tire of playing. Step over here and we can start another game. It's a fun little game you have, but kind of expensive. I may come back later when I have more beads that couldn't be spent better elsewhere. Glad to be aware of your presence here, though. I can definitely win that challenge. Just don't feel like spending all of my bead money losing carnival games today. Really love your setup here, though. It's very pretty. And I'm not officially in the game right now, so I can come talk to your associate? No? Well, good fun time you've set up here. See you later. That's neat. I love that little addition. Not a whole lot more to sweep through, but just to be thorough, because apparently things might even have been added in these spaces since I was last here. Glad I'm doing this. Resume search. Ooh, okay. Here's a spot I don't think we have taken advantage of yet with our new skills, which should let us get to a higher up point, if I'm remembering correctly. Where am I? Yeah, this. I wasn't able to reach this before. And there's something interesting up there. Can't remember what, but there's something. Yeah. Wah, careful. Ooh, hang on. Do I have the little heat bell thing on right now? I don't. Okay. Yeah, no, that's not the magma bell. So, yeah, that is how it works. So long as you don't stay on it, you can quickly hop. Love that. Don't love this. Hi. Guys, this is not what I was signing on for. I was just looking for stuff. Gang, please. I'm a very busy bug. Ah! Help! Stop. Yeah, there's so many of you. Back. Whew. Noivus. Nope. Clear out the flyers before they cause problems. Okay. You, I can try to deal with. Into the fire with you. There we go. Love your little bonks. You bugs are adorable. There's too many of you now. You can have too much of a good thing. No! Reckless. Needlessly reckless. Hi, Lottie. Not now. Man. Death counter is really going to get a workout in this playthrough, I can tell. Off you go. Oops. Oops again. It's okay. We're fine. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ow. You're the worst. Keep getting too close. Not watching my distance carefully enough. Sloppy. Whew. Got you. You're in the fire. Love to see it. There's so many bunks. I love it. So many bunks. There's bunking bugs everywhere. Whoo, okay, there we go. Love the bunks. Yes. We're getting so close. Having 6 health is going to feel huge after a long stretch with only 5. Very excited about that. I've definitely left the marrow, though, and I wasn't quite done with the marrow. So, yeah, back to it. Whoops. Gotta watch my step better. Not now, Lottie. Well, I think I have covered pretty much all of the marrow now, top to bottom. Feeling pretty good about how thoroughly this place has been covered. But we haven't really done a similar look through kind of the moss home upper area of this bone bottom zone yet. So maybe let's go ahead and do that too. It's not a lot of space, so we can probably knock that out before we wrap up today. You know, I was wondering for a little while, like, fighting a lot of these basic pilgrims early on, like, wow, just sitting here and trying to, like, trade blows with them or, like, knock them back like I would with Bug Knight results in me getting hit a lot. I wonder what I should do differently here. And I'm realizing the secret to fighting pretty much all but the spitting one of the pilgrims is to really, like, use the diagonal down attack a lot. It works really well. It keeps you out of danger very easily. Allows you to hit them as they kind of, like, roll under you. Works really well. It feels like that's got to be intentional, throwing these kinds of enemies early on at you, encouraging you to don't just fall back on muscle memory and how you fought with the previous player character. Learn to fight with this new one. Not that I have, necessarily, but that's not on them. But, like, yep, there's that silk effect. I need to take more notice of all the places where you can see these little silk threads in the background. Like that, yep. But yeah, if you're just doing this to them, they will not hit you. Pro tip. Ooh, see, there. I think that's the one I remembered seeing in the footage. Yay. And hello. Choral Commandment. was at. Order issued by the Citadel. The once gleaming seal has worn with time. A relic of Farloom's past. Interesting to collectors of historical items. I need to find one of those. I bet they'd love these things. And maybe they'd give me bead money. I need so much bead money. Anyway, where are we? Okay, we're like up here. We probably could have just dropped here pretty easily, actually. From above. Almost certainly. Well, neat. And actually, since we're here, I think we have another fruit or two for the druid. That'll help with bead money. Wait a minute. This is harp-like. I wonder if I played music here. Weaver of Farloom, by grace you warded, by thread you healed. For your favor eternal we offer our song. Yeah, so like, there was a weaver or a group of weavers. By grace they warded, by thread they healed. It's like they sacrificed themselves and kind of entered some... either just died and disappeared or entered some long sleep. It's kind of similar to the Dreamers, I suppose, like the Dreamers who maintained a seal over the Hollow Knight's chamber. And not exactly the same, but kind of a similar idea. But yeah, I wonder. Yo. Hello. Sister, spider, husk bound to moss. Watch over these bugs born low. Raised up by fervor, fostered, born and caught within our web, unknowing. That's fascinating. I love that. We gotta play this needle in more places. And just keep an eye out for little silk harps. Oh, that's cool. Darn, this game's cool. I've adored everything about this game. It's wonderful. Excuse me. Give me your beads. Where's the druid from here? Close. Maybe just directly over here, actually. Yeah. Gonna borrow your chair. I need it. So how you doing? Still happy, seems like. You carry a sweet, precious smell with you. A fruit. Will you trade it for rosaries? Here you go. The precious fruit. And, oh, such fruit. Perfectly ripe, perfectly fragrant, perfectly round. Take what you have earned. Much rosaries. Thank you. That's a lot of rosaries you just gave me. You are very generous. I think you might, like, be a little bit addicted to this fruit. Am I enabling you? I'm gonna keep doing it because you pay really well. I think this is how drug dealers are born. The precious fruit. But this one's not so fresh. Rotten. Stench of death. A meager amount of rosaries for you. As much as you deserve. Hey. It's not that meager, actually. It's still kind of a lot of them. Bring more boss berries here. Yes, we will trade precious rosaries for fresh berries. Seek them wherever you see the green moss grow. I will do that, if you keep paying so well. It's neat that, their response seems to change, like, based on where we got the berry. I like that detail. I wonder what happens if we find all of them. Maybe that's when we stage an intervention. Well, we've definitely got enough to buy ourselves a mask upgrade, and that's exciting, but let me finish poking around up here first in case I missed anything else. Okay. I think our exploration up there is also pretty well complete, and we have more than enough for this mask shard. Yes. Yes. Oh, that's going to make such a big difference. Thrilled about it. Look at you just happily working back there still. Oh, and you've also got all the little scarves. All the little pilgrim scarves that I collected for that other quest. It's neat. I'm going to have to watch more closely for little details like that. That's cool. Kind kind of glad you're just staying down here. There don't seem to be a whole lot of safe, good places for bugs anywhere past here. I don't even know how long this place is going to stay safe. Hope it does, though. Well, pretty productive day, I feel like. Enough so that I think we should kind of continue this backtracking approach tomorrow, and maybe for much of the rest of the week. There's so much map we've uncovered already. And it still feels like we're just kind of getting started. But yeah, let's tomorrow pour over Deep Docks and Hunter's March a bit more. There's definitely some spots we can reach now that we couldn't previously, and I'm excited about it. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, y'all have a good one, and I will see you tomorrow for some more Tall Bug Night. Goodbye!